Alright, so, I know what you're thinking. Something's changed around here. And no, it's not the fact that your mum finally shaved her armpits. I shouldn't keep mum jokes in these videos. But yeah, basically what's changed is that I've got a new background. We've got some posters, okay? We've got this Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 poster.
Stop touching up Gamora.
We've also got this lovely Doctor Who poster.
Stop touching up the Doctor.
And finally, we've got the wonderful A Clockwork Orange poster.
Touching up much.
Poppy doesn't know the name of this
It's
character.
called Alex.
Well done! We're learning something. That being said, I am back with another review. I was meant to review like 3 different movies during the past week. Every time I tried to film that review, it just came out as a bit boring and not really fun. So I will review those films, just maybe in the future, because there's not a lot I have to say right now. But yeah, I'm not going to cancel those films out in terms of reviews. That being said, we should all focus at the Marvel. That's a bit too close, editing Dylan. Can you edit a bit out, please? Like that's better. Thank you very much. The Marvel. See that? Because yesterday with Poppy, I watched the movie Ant-Man and the Wasp, and this is my review of Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It takes 2 to make a thing go right.
Ant-Man and the Wasp is obviously the sequel to Ant-Man, the 2015 superhero heist movie, which I thought was pretty decent, right? Not a bad film, not a great film. Ant-Man and the Wasp sort of falls under the same sort of opinion that I have of Ant-Man. Like, I kind of have, they're both, you know, the same. I have the same opinion for both movies. I just think they're okay movies. The only problem I have with this is the fact that the previous 2 Marvel movies we've had this year have been Black Panther and Avengers Infinity War. And if you're a Marvel fan, like your boy over here, actually rocking the Marvel bottoms and the Marvel hoodie, okay, you're gonna know that Ant-Man and the Wasp is so light-hearted compared to Infinity War and Black Panther. And yeah, that's a good thing to do, because you've had this intense, dramatic movie in terms of Infinity War where a shit ton of people died, and now in Ant-Man you can sort of sit back, relax and just have a fun time watching this fun chase heist movie type thing. And I think that's really good. It's a good idea that Marvel decided that we're not going to go the depressing route, constantly have, oh no, death and darkness everywhere, death and darkness everywhere, because like that's, what's that about? There are many things that I enjoyed about this movie. I really like the fact that they explored Cassie and Scott Lang's relationship a bit more. I thought that it was really cute in the beginning when he did the slide for her. Like,
I want one of those. Can we have one?
Like exactly. Like, oh, how cute, how cute. So, Ant-Man and the Wasp has sort of the same thing as Deadpool 2, where when the comedy is good, the comedy is great. Like, it's hilarious. Everyone in the cinema was laughing. But when the comedy is like they're trying too hard, it does just get a bit dead. Like, no, it's not funny. It's like, for the most part, the jokes are good, but sometimes it feels like they're pushing too hard and they're trying too hard, and it gets a bit irritating at times. Obviously, in this movie, we got to see Ant-Man get big again, and everyone loves seeing Ant-Man as Giant Man, because who doesn't like Ant-Man as Giant Ant-Man?
Did he get bigger this time?
Yeah. He got even bigger. And I like the fact that they had the Goliath or Foster, and Scott Lang had the obviously the comparisons between who could get bigger and what. Like, it was funny. If you're an adult or if you're a teenager,
I know I am.
The innuendos, innuendos, they're funny. I enjoyed those. Everything looks pretty decent as well. I mean, once they're in the actual quantum realm, that looks interesting. It looks sick, exactly. The colours are pretty nice. It looks visually pleasing, aesthetically pleasing, and I very much enjoyed being in that world of the quantum realm. Unfortunately, for this movie, everything outside of the quantum realm looks so boring. No, you know December time in England where the world is just grey. Why does it do that? Ant-Man and the Wasp's cinematography and colour grading was almost the same as Captain America Civil War. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but when they had the massive battle on Captain America, those colours could have popped out. You've got all these contrasting colours and everything just looked dull. And that's what Ant-Man and the Wasp looks like. It looks so boring unless we're inside the quantum realm. And like, yeah, no, you could have just done a bit more to make it look a bit more visually interesting. So if you're watching this Marvel, buck up your ideas, fix your colour grading, and also tell your mum I said hi, how you doing? There's a character in this movie who is like a mob boss, and he's really, really interesting to see. I mean, he's more like comedic and whatnot, but as a villain, I found him more compelling and more interesting than Ghost. I thought Ghost was boring. I don't care. Okay, so we've had Killmonger and Thanos this year, and then they follow up Thanos, big man Thanos, with Ghost. What's that about? Ghost was not a good villain compared to Thanos and Killmonger. I thought Marvel was going to improve on their villains, but no. I do like the visual effects from Ghost. I thought that when she moved and then the sort of like the more transparent version of her, or like the transparency sort of followed her, that was pretty cool. I like that effect. That was pretty interesting to see. I also liked her suit. I would love that as a pop vinyl, like Ant-Man, the Wasp, and then Ghost as a pop vinyl. I think that would be quite a cool thing to have to the collection. My last complaint about this movie is the fact that it felt like there were chunks of the movie missing. I don't know if it's just me, but it felt like 1 minute we'd be in one scene, and you know, back in the day when 1962, no, like when you was a kid and you used to play a DVD, but you scratched the DVD so it would skip a scene. That's what it felt like in the cinema. Like, I don't know, maybe my cinema mucked up, or maybe it was just the movie, but it felt like there was like whole bits of the film missing. I don't know, maybe it's just me complaining too much, but it does feel like there were bits missing. Okay, so I know that I put the spoiler warning at the beginning, but some of you, no offence, you're stupid, okay? You're going to sit there and be like, oh, you spoiled the movie for me. And right, sorry, big man, but I'm going to do some spoilers, okay? Ant-Man and the Wasp's credit scene is sick. I don't care what anyone's saying. The fact that they incorporated Infinity War at the right moment, the end credits wasn't too far behind the actual end of the movie, so if you stuck around you'll be able to see it. It was sick. My only problem is there were people in the cinema that were sat there like, so did they just die? Like, did you not watch Infinity War? Why are you going to Ant-Man and the Wasp if you haven't seen Infinity War, full well knowing that Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to take place like during Infinity War?
But how could you not have gone and seen Infinity War with all the hype that was around it?
Yeah, exactly. What's that about?
Why would you go to Ant-Man and the Wasp when there was not that much hype about it?
Yeah, I don't think, to be honest, I don't really think any, like, Black Panther had lots of hype.
Yeah, Infinity War had lots of hype.
I don't think anyone was excited. I think people were more excited for Teen Titans Go the movie than people are more excited to see Teen Titans, like Christopher Robin, the Meg.
I'm well excited to see that.
We'll go watch a review coming soon. I have to now make it, don't I? So yeah, I thought that the end credit scene was really interesting. I like the fact that he's now stuck in the quantum realm. Okay, I like the fact that the Marvel universe is getting dark. Like, it went from this lightheartedness from like phase 1, this fun adventure that Avengers Assemble was. Then you get a bit darker with Iron Man 3, because obviously Iron Man starts suffering from like mental trauma and whatnot. And then you get even darker learning about Bucky. Then you go into Age of Ultron, which we all know was a bit meh, but who cares? And then once we get to like, because obviously, like, phase 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, you start to explore the more cosmic side of stuff, and now it feels like Marvel is excelling, like, minute by minute, movie by movie, and I'm totally here for it, man. Stan Lee's cameo in this movie was a bit meh, but, like, this movie was a bit meh too. I had a good time at the cinema. I just feel like I had a better time at Black Panther and Infinity War. That's not saying it was a bad movie, that's not saying it's a great movie, it was just a movie that we watched. You look like you got something to say.
I do have something to say.
Oh.
I like how it gives away little hints
to
either Captain Marvel or the second Infinity War.
Yeah.
And how it fills in gaps as well.
Yeah.
Because people were like, oh, what was Ant-Man doing when Thanos was?
Yeah, it feels like
clicking his fingers.
It feels like it's a good filler movie. You know, like in TV shows where you get those filler episodes just to like give space between the big finale. And
you know what I find quite funny?
What?
They just saved the mum. She disappears.
I feel like, yeah, they literally just saved her and now she's gone again. 2019 is going to be a big year for Marvel movies. I have now officially reviewed, well, I've not reviewed, I've watched all 3 Marvel movies this year in the cinema. I'm going to review all the Marvel movies next year as well that come out, and maybe I might be reviewing some old favourites. Guardians of the Galaxy. That being said, I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. Nothing too bad, nothing too special. If you enjoyed this review, you can click on the subscribe button and get more of me. And then you can also click like if you like the video. If you don't like the video, then also press like. And yeah, make sure to subscribe as well. And until the next video, guys, you can click here to watch my previous review, click here to watch something a little bit different, and if you're interested in seeing more personal content on a channel that I rarely upload to, there'll be a link in the description. I can do much, I've said too much, it's time for me to go. Pops? Mrs. Poppy? I don't feel so good. Do you want to be loud, please? Alright, so